We are live. It is Rich Lieberman on a Thursday. Trying to get myself back to some semblance of normalness so I can give you a show, so I can get better, so I can be hopefully as resourceful to some degree as I was in the past. So there's a lot on the plate, a lot to decipher. And forgive me for being a little bit discombobulated, but I have multitudes of information coming my way with regards to this market, other markets, trends, ideas, scoops, and all sorts of things. Again, I apologize for the skid row look, but I have personal stuff that I don't want to get into the dirty details on that end because it would bore you. And secondly, you don't have to know about that stuff. But things that I normally would regard as easy, mundane, are no longer. And that has to do with me. In due time, I'll make it quicker. Okay, stuff. Folks, if you want a show, if you want to see me or watch me, whatever you want to do, and you want me to give you the lowdown, my opinion, my scoops, my absolute disregard for BS, then I ask you a couple things. First and foremost, become a member. I need membership. The more members I get will allow me to have some very minute amount of funding coming in via YouTube. It's already taking place, but not nearly enough to operate and have a comfortable amount of, let's just say, a disposition. So I need as much help as I can. So become a member. Like me. I hate that phrase, but like me, okay? What else? I ask you to, if you get a kick out of the show, please make a donation. Okay, whether it's in the chat room, whether it's you going to my PayPal under Rich Lieberman and make a donation that way. Okay, that's what is going to ride the ticket. That's what powers the engine and all the other metaphors. That's what, makes this thing go. Okay. I think I don't think I know in due time I've given you a couple of weeks of some decent shows. I've got lots of information coming my way. There are a lot of people out there who have told me that they miss me. Pity them. No, in all seriousness, I'm just trying to make this thing happen, and a lot of you have kind of told me directly, indirectly that you're happy I'm back, which I appreciate, and that you're going to do your best to see if you can get me some money, which is what it is. I'm not a billionaire. Billionaires, some of them at least, have areas on their website that you can contribute. Why they need more money when they're a billionaire, God only knows. Okay, but they do. So, point being here is I run this locomotive on my own. I know we get hit up, and I say we, me, you, collectively, we get hit up every day, whether it's the phone, whether it's your email address, whether it's however, uh, you know, give us this, give us that. I know on the television, they run all these ads, and a lot of them are well intentioned. The animals, what is it, like $19 a month? Good cause. And the St. Jude and all these various places that want you to give them, 67 cents a day. Well, I'm in the same boat. I would be more than pleased if you just gave me a contribution. It doesn't have to be a reoccurring amount of money, but that's up to you. But it is Rich Lieberman. You can donate via the chat room, and what you get in return, and no donation is too small. $2 from all of you would allow me to not retire, but to do this show and not have to constantly berate you with donation requests. I know you get pissed off, even those of you who have contributed regularly, for which I profoundly thank you. Some of whom have stated that they're not exactly thrilled with me, but they contribute because they think the show's good, they think I'm funny, or they are very happy that I give them the information that I give them, not beholden to the various interests here. I've made my feelings about Disney and CBS and NBC and the local schmuckos pretty much public. And they don't like that. They don't want you to know what I know. They get ambivalent when I point out the fact that they think they're God's gift to the world and they run the biz. No, you own the channels. Remember that concept? They had to get licenses. They still do to serve you, but you guys own the airwaves. Okay? They have to get licenses because that's part of the biz. Well, they hate it when I point out certain things and because they don't want you to know that. So just a quick please, a plea. Become a member of the Eich Lieberman YouTube channel. Tell your friends, your priest, your rabbi, your lawyer, your enemies, your spouse, ex-spouse, what have you, that you would like to see me do well so that I can give you shows constantly and provide for you what you have come to enjoy. Become a member of this channel. It's vital because it allows me to continue to provide the necessary means to keep you informed and entertained. I will give you all the information that I get as I work on various stories, and there's a whole bevy of information out there that I need to decipher and to put out a show via my texts, my sources, my confidants, all that. They want messages out there too. I'm their conduit, which means you guys are the recipient. If you have a tip, it's rich.lieberman@gmail.com. And I don't disclose anybody who doesn't want to be noticed for tips. It's perfectly reasonable. Just let me know. If you want to text me, 415-999-4454. Once again, area code 415-999-4454. Information. If you have a line, if you have something you want out there, I will investigate. Once I investigate, I'll make sure that the word is out there. Okay? So having said all that, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Please become a member. Please make a donation, whether it's $2, $20, $5, $10, whatever you can afford within your financial framework is greatly appreciated. Okay? We will see you soon. See you soon. And thanks for coming out here today. We'll see you later.